Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to give you guys a heads up on the Xbox Game Pass update for July. Kind of a smaller update here that we are in the latter portion of the month, but some pretty solid additions as well, and hopefully some more stuff to come here soon after. And Steam Deck hits yet another major milestone. We'll talk that in just a little bit, but first up, Xbox Game Pass, gotta talk this update. I'm sure a lot of you guys got a little nice subscription rolling after that 3 months for $1 that just ran. I know some of you guys are just like fiending on those, and that's the only way you have Game Pass, which I find absolutely hilarious. And hey, more power to you. Cheesing the system is always a pretty good thing in my eyes, especially for, you know, a billion-dollar corporation like Microsoft. Get yourself the 3-month Game Pass for $1. But we got some more titles coming to Game Pass. So, okay, Torment Tides of Numenera, As Dusk Falls, which As Dusk Falls is a brand new release, and that'll be available tomorrow. Inside by Playdead. Now, that's a game I imagine a lot of you guys played, but with Inside and Playdead's titles, it seems like Limbo's the one that everybody played, but Inside seems to be the one game that maybe not as many people played it as Limbo, but Inside's awesome as well. Very much similar as far as the aesthetic and presentation goes, so highly recommend you guys check that out if you've never played it. You got MotoGP 2022, Sins of a Solar Empire Rebellion, and then rounding it out, you actually have Watch Dogs 2. Find this kind of interesting as Ubisoft is throwing their games more so now onto other subscription services. Like, Ubisoft has their own subscription service, but on PlayStation, on like PS Plus Extra, you got like all the Assassin's Creed, or a lot of the Assassin's Creeds on there, including Valhalla, and then Watch Dogs 2 now on Xbox Game Pass as well. Watch Dogs 2 is actually a pretty solid game. Unfortunately, like, when I talk about Watch Dogs 2, I often compared it to what Assassin's Creed 2 did for Assassin's Creed in a quality standpoint, because Assassin's Creed 1, a lot of people found disappointing, and then a lot of people really dug Assassin's Creed 2. Thought Watch Dogs 2 was a far better game than Watch Dogs 1, but unfortunately, couldn't really revive Watch Dogs as an IP. Like, Watch Dogs Legion hasn't done all too well. And even from a sales standpoint and commercial standpoint, it didn't seem like Watch Dogs 2, like, lit the world on fire or anything like that. But if you never played it, I would give it a shot. I think a lot of you guys will be surprised by it. As Dusk Falls, a nice addition as well. That's an original interactive drama from Interior Night that explores the entangled lives of two families across 30 years. Starting in 1998 with a robbery gone wrong in a small town, Arizona, the choices you make have a powerful impact on the characters' lives in this uncompromising story of betrayal, sacrifice, and resilience. So that's probably the biggest edition that you're going to get through Game Pass in the next week, but some pretty solid stuff, all things considered. Not a huge update, only 6 games. You know, a lot of the times when we go over these Xbox Game Pass updates, it's like 8 or 10 games, but just 6 here. But As Dusk Falls, Inside, Watch Dogs 2, Torment Tides of Numenera as well. If you want something dialogue heavy, that is something to look at as well. That game is also super decision driven, so take it for what you will, but some nice games being added to Xbox Game Pass. And again, a lot of you guys are just chilling with your 3 months for $1, so good on you. Alright, moving on from that, Steam Deck has hit a major milestone with over 4,000 titles marked either verified or playable. Now, Steam Deck can obviously play well over 4,000 games. These are just titles that have been formally verified by Steam itself to be playable on Steam Deck. The verified games are games that are like working really well and then playable. You know, some games have like launchers and things like that that'll make it a little bit wonky getting into the game, but once you're in the game, it works pretty well. Some of the latest titles that were noted to be fully verified: Axiom Verge 2, Stray, which is coming out tomorrow, Lego Movie 2 video game, Blossom Tales, The Sleeping King, and more. You know, Steam Deck, I think, is an awesome platform. What I do like about Steam Deck the most, honestly, is, you know, it's nice to have a portable gaming device, but the issue with the Switch that I have is, like, bro, I ain't trying to rebuy all these games I have on Steam on the Switch as well. Like, I like my Switch, I have a lot of the exclusives, but man, double dipping on like a Tales of Vesperia, double dipping on some of those games, like, not something I really want to do. With the Steam Deck, yeah, the price point of entry is very high, but you're talking about carrying over my Steam library, and I think that's super beneficial. And to me, that already gives it value, and then the Steam Deck itself is obviously a relatively powerful device as well. Like, you're talking about playing games like Control on there, and relatively high-end games, and you're talking about, you know, just a bastion of games that you can play of, one of them being Bastion, and Bastion's a fantastic game to have on the go. But nonetheless, yeah, it seems like a lot of you guys picked up a Steam Deck. Seems like a lot of you guys enjoyed it as well. I made the foolish error to buy the lowest end model, but it's not too difficult to upgrade your storage and whatnot, so it's not too big of a deal. But yeah, I know some of you guys went all in and get the highest end model, like the high rollers here. But nonetheless, nice to see Steam Deck continue to make progress. You know, it's a device that still has its flaws. You know, I'm sure it's gonna evolve over the years, but I think what they have for it being in its infancy still, and you know, more generations are just going to make it better and better. I think they have a solid product in their hand. Probably, if they, let's say they make new iterations of it, I probably won't upgrade mine for a couple years or a couple generations, since, you know, it's not my main gaming device. When I have a PC with a 3080 in it, that's going to be my main gaming device as far as playing PC games, but just having something as an accessory, as a supplementary device, I think the Steam Deck is fantastic. And for a lot of people, if you're on the go all the time, if you have a commute that's lengthy on a train or something, I'm not saying playing the Steam Deck when you drive, okay? Let's not be doing that. But yeah, if you got like long train rides or whatever, or you're in classes and whatever, you're in the library, whatever the case may be, there's a lot of instances where the Steam Deck, I imagine, comes very beneficial to a lot of you guys. But that's going to be doing it for me. Again, Xbox Game Pass getting quite a nice update with As Dusk Falls, Inside, Watch Dogs 2 seemingly being the highlights, and Steam Deck hitting over 4,000 titles marked verified or playable. That's going to do it for me. Let me know all your thoughts in the comments section down below. As always, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.